Each year, the art world descends upon Miami, Florida, and we've got Mara Siegler on the scene reporting. I see palm trees, I see warm air, and I'm jealous. Mara, how's it going?
It's good. It's been a great year so far. People tend to come down on Monday. That would be more of the collectors. You get your billionaire crowd. The VIP preview for the main fair, which is Art Basel, is on Wednesday. And then now we're getting into the weekend, and that's when the party kids descend, and it's just going to be absolute chaos.
I mean, first and foremost, I have to ask about this interview with Shaggy.
I did. Okay, so Shaggy performed at an event called Bit Basel at the Sagamore Hotel. He has a new album coming up called Lottery, and he gave us some details on it, which he said you're going to be able to dance to it, get ready to it, make love to it. It's very Shaggy. He called himself the king of hybrids. It's going to be a fusion of reggae and some other stuff. And he also revealed to us that it's going to have some of his favorite on it. Sting is going to be on the album. Akon's on it. Jeremiah, Anthony Hamilton. So he's got a lot of stuff going on, and I think most people have just seen him. He was just at Macy's for the Thanksgiving Day Parade.
It was amazing. I know. And I have to ask, if this is music you can make love to, can you make love on the counter?
Yeah, on the table,
On the table?
it
In the
wasn't him.
bathroom? It wasn't him.
Yeah,
It
it
wasn't him.
wasn't him.
That's
But
so
he
exciting.
performed, he did a bunch of his old songs, Boombastic, Angel, It Wasn't Me, of course. And then he did some of the new songs, and it seemed to get people really hyped up. So that's something exciting to look forward to.
That's great. And he wasn't the only musical artist you encountered down at Art Basel, is that right?
No, there's a bunch down here. Last night, 50 Cent performed for Hublot. He did all the classics. He did Candy Shop. He did PIMP. It was packed. I mean, it was like a real sort of club atmosphere. And then upstairs at the Edition, there was an event for Google Shop along with this artist named Lauren Halsey, but they had the performer Raven Lene. I'm probably maybe saying that wrong, but she does that song. People would recognize it if they heard it. And then Evan Ross was there watching, and I saw Kesha hanging out with the Haim sisters. So that was very exciting for me. It was Alana Haim and Estee Haim, and Kesha, who looks absolutely unrecognizable without all the like face paint and glitter on her.
That's amazing. So you've got Haim, you've got Kesha, and Evan Ross.
And Rihanna and ASAP Rocky got into town last night. We have some exclusive news coming up from one of my coworkers that will be shared later today. So if people have got to check back for that. But they also, ASAP Rocky is doing a collaboration with Ray-Ban down here. So they went and they stopped by. It's called the Ray-Ban Clubhouse. So they're making the rounds. Hopefully they'll be around a lot tonight. I think, beginning of the week last night was a lot of artists as well. We saw McLean Thomas. So beginning of the week, we saw a lot of, billionaires. The fair, there is a Beeple exhibit that's getting a lot of attention.
Yeah, so of course you're talking about the music, you're talking about the fashion, but we got to talk about the art as well. For those new to Beeple, can you break down like what he's sort of known for, this digital artist? He's like 44 years old, he's an American artist, but he made a big splash with these little tech robots. What's going on with that?
So Beeple became a big deal in the art world because he was the first digital artist to sell an NFT for tons of money. He sold one for 69 million at Christie's, which was kind of just unheard of. And of course, it was sort of in that NFT bubble, but he's still doing work. Now, this is a little bit more tangible. It's these robot dogs, and it has Mark Zuckerberg's face, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and then it has artists Pablo Picasso, Andy Warhol, and then Beeple put himself in it. And it's so creepy. And they walk around and then they poop out. They're taking pictures. And then they poop out these pictures in their corresponding style. For example, the Picasso one is Cubist. Mark Zuckerberg's looks like the metaverse. And some of these are going to be actual NFTs. So some people, 256 people actually, are going to be able to take down, it'll say scan to claim in the corner, have a barcode, you'll get a code from the gallery, and you're going to be able to mint that and own it and put it in a wallet. I sort of don't really know how NFTs work, but so it's very exciting, and people get to take home a piece of actual art that could be worth something.
That's so cool. Yeah, Beeple is hugely successful, but he's also very self-deprecating. He describes his, a lot of his art attempts as just sort of crap and throwing crap at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Yeah, I think his Instagram is Beeple crap.
Which is so funny. I mean, obviously there's a lot of like humor and satire mixed into all of this. What is the vibe like down when you go out? Are there a lot of like artists and artistic people, or is it the classic Miami scene?
Again, it's always the same pretty much every year, where the beginning of the week is very much your collectors. So at the VIP preview day for the main fair, Art Basel, we saw Sergey Brin, the Google billionaire. We saw Barry Sternlicht, he's another billionaire developer down here. We saw David Solomon, who's the CEO of Goldman Sachs. So you get a lot of those people out, and you get a lot of the artists. By Friday, we're now going to see some people, some of those people are leaving, and we'll get in, the people who are in the more party crowd, as source tells me, and we'll see if this pans out. But I'm also hearing Leo is on his way down today. So we're hoping. He's always at the fair. I was told he was filming. Again, I haven't really looked into that, but we're hoping that we're going to get some Leo spotting this weekend.
Well, that's exciting. Thanks so much for sharing all the dirt from down in South Florida. I'm so jealous.
Thank you.
Bye, Mara. Have fun.
Try to keep you guys posted.
All right, thanks.